Hey guys, I'm going to do a lunchtime video. I know you guys don't like to see me eat, but I'm really hungry. This is kind of an update or a follow through on a video I did called NNH Video Will Shock or Interview Will Shock You. So if you go watch the video, uh, the interview will shock you. You'll know what I'm talking about here. I'm just doing this really quick on YouTube. It's a streaming video, and then pow. I want to answer a couple of issues that people have. The first one is somebody brought up an issue and said, "Oh, okay, News Now Yucaipa. So anytime anybody's accused of sexual molestation, they're out of your community. They're out. It's an in-out kind of a thing. You get accused, you're out." No, look at the whole picture. You have to look at the whole picture. You have two guys in a boat. I got that from the movie Breach with Chris Cooper, that FBI movie, where he says, "It's two men in a boat," or a guy in a boat. But you got two men in a boat rowing on the sea. You've got huge rocks behind, lightning in the sky, and a frog on the bank. Everybody sees two guys in a boat. Nobody sees the lightning, the frog, the rocks. You have to look at the whole picture. No, if someone gets accused of sexual molestation of a child, they're out of our community. If it's a one time, they got accused, hey, we look at it. Maybe somebody is lying about them. Maybe a mom got upset and she lied and now he's being accused. And if it's yeah, sure. But in the case of News Now Houston, we have a conviction. And if you watch the video that everybody's putting up, I watched it on Pound Sand's channel, the 53-minute interview. There are several accusers over more than one instance. You see, it's not just a one time he got accused, okay, he's out. There's a pattern of behavior being seen here. And if you know anything about sexual offenders and recidivism, they're not honest. They deny, deny, deny. I do that. And I know that cops lie. I do. I know they're innocent until proven guilty. But if you know anything about sexual offenders and their behaviors and the patterns that they have, there's recidivism, there's denial. There are several. It's not like one person's accusing him and maybe they're lying. We have several accusers over more than one instance, and he was convicted of it. I mean, uh, I think it was Shredded Chi that said it and said it best. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, and shits like a duck, it's a friggin' duck. Um, so no, don't think that I'm thinking, oh, if you get accused, you're out. We're looking at the whole picture here, and I was specifically talking about this particular person who was convicted, has several accusers over more than one instance, and there you go. The next issue and final issue I want to talk about is someone said that this tuna sandwich is good. Someone said that I come across as holier than thou. I'm an uppity, fake news kind of person that gives you fake news. Hi, I'm what's that guy from Sesame Street? I'm man on the street. Uh, I look like the guy, right? But that I come across like that, like I'm Hal Uppity and I'm better than you. I'm Ron Burgundy and I'm better than you, and I'm always telling the truth, and yeah. No, the reason I talk kind of like a news guy when I'm doing videos or doing editorials is because I want these videos to kind of be as professional as they can be, even if it's just a blog. That's why I talk the way I do, because I don't know, it's habit that I've developed where I naturally talk like I'm giving you the news. When I do editorials, I'm just trying to be professional, and I don't dress up. By the way, this is how I dress when I go to work. They also said in that comment, "You dress up, you get all dressy." This is how I dress to go to work. What are you talking about? Um, so my work clothes. But no, I don't think I'm better than anybody. That's why I'm always calling out, naming auditors. Ida Foxy Queen, High Desert Community Watch, California Guardian, Pink Camera Magic, I think I just mentioned on that Chicago editorial. Um, Black Coat Media, Felipe Hemming. I'm always talking about other auditors, and I'll promote people, and I'm no better than any of you. In fact, I think I've said a few times that I need to work on myself. I need to be a little nicer to cops. Sometimes I get a little, because I'm a little jaded. When you get cops that are assholes, you just tend to start treating them all that same way. And a cop might try to be nice to me, or a cop might try being nice to me, and I come across as an asshole. I need to work on that. And I've said that, I think. So, no, I don't give you fake news. Everything I give you, I put a link in the description box. You go read it for yourself. If you don't, that's your fault. And I don't think that I'm some fake news guy. I'm just trying to be professional. It's just the kind of the habit that I've developed, the persona I've developed. It's me, guys. This is me. I'm not acting like somebody now and then I'm somebody else when I turn off the camera. This is me as me. I'm doing me, BB. You do you, boo boo. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Oh, I was going to talk about the. So I know that I was going to talk about when he said that. So if somebody gets accused, they're out. No. I want to go back to that real quick. I do know that people lie. When I was in the Army, we had this girl, and she came out of her room and went and told the CQ, charge of quarters, that she got that these two guys tried to rape her. And it was two guys that I knew really well, and I thought, oh, those guys, no, they wouldn't have did that, because they all were drinking and they fell asleep in their room, and she woke up and came out and said they tried to rape her. And so these guys got arrested by the MPs, and they got taken in. And through the interrogation, not interrogation, but through the interviews with everybody, they interviewed her as well. They also found that she had been, or that she had claimed to have been raped 3 other times in 2 other units, Army units, and that it was never the same person that was trying to rape her, but she was always the same victim. And I'm not saying that maybe somebody didn't try to rape her, but they came to the conclusion that she had this illness, and Felipe Hemming could tell you a whole lot more about it, or maybe Krista Hemming, because they know a lot of stuff about, uh, different disorders and illnesses. But she had a mental disorder where she was like playing the victim. Does that make sense? Where like she would go and tell people, I got raped, or this person tried to rape me, and everybody go, oh, you poor dear, oh my God. And everybody would comfort her and then accuse her of rape. But she never, they concluded through investigations, she never got raped and nobody ever tried to rape her. She had this disorder where she played the victim all the time. I'm not saying that's the case in all cases. That was just that case in this particular girl. So I know it happens. I know personally that it happens from, not personally, but I know it happens because those guys were, friends of mine in the barracks. That's how I know that it happens. But nobody, and the MP detectives, what do they call them? CID, Criminal Investigation Division. The CID detectives had found that she had never, nobody that she claimed raped her had ever been convicted. They were like, that's kind of odd. And that's how they started to figure things out. And they came to the conclusion that she plays the victim. She's like got this disorder where she plays the victim and she cries out, and then nobody ever gets convicted because she's playing the victim. Whereas in the case of News Now Houston, he was convicted, and he doesn't have one person accusing him who's playing the victim. He's got more than one accuser in more than one instance. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hey, guys, if you ever doubt me, just ask me. Don't come to me, you son of a bitch, you're fake news and you dress up all the time because you think you're better than me. You shit don't stink. Well, the wife doesn't agree with you. She won't go in the bathroom after me for at least 30 minutes. But guys, just ask me if you ever want to know. I'll tell you. I'm transparent. Thanks, guys.